kitchen. When it comes to creating a dream kitchen, much of it really comes down to personal taste. With that said, there are some design fundamentals that should be considered when planning the family kitchen. The shape of the new kitchen will usually dictate the design, and you should always try to put the working triangles at the center of any floor plan you put together. The sink, fridge, and cooker need to be within walking distance of each other so meal can be prepared efficiently. This requires you to flatten the triangle, ensuring each one is only a few steps away from the other, so you won't have to move too far across the kitchen. Also, remember that the kitchen triangle isn't an absolute necessity for a new kitchen. Ultimately, you decide the best floor plan that works for you. So, if you have enough floor space and you don't mind taking a few extra steps between units when preparing meal, then it's always down to you. A lot of people usually ask, how can I design my own kitchen? First of all, create a design list. When kitchen planning, look at what you currently have in the space and what you like to add. Look at your cabinet and see if they need any upgrade. Would you like to install a kitchen island? Do you need to create more space, or are you looking for a different sink with new features? Also, consider how much kitchen storage will be needed, and always try to overcompensate, because over time you will likely end up needing more space than you originally thought. Secondly, think about the kitchen layout usage. Kitchens are used differently in every home, which means your kitchen planning should take this into consideration. So if it fits in with your lifestyle, open or closed space, first think about the working area of the kitchen, taking appliances into account, and also how it connects with the dining room or dining area. The working triangle is the imaginary link between the fridge, the sink, and the cooker, which makes it easier to prepare meals without having to move too far. Whatever look you are going for, this should ideally be at the heart of your kitchen design. We'll discuss this in more depth later in this video. What kind of layout will work best to meet the needs of those living in the home? These are the things you should consider. Are there alternatives to the working triangles? If the working triangle is a little too rigid for your kitchen design, there are other kitchen ideas you can use instead. One of those is Bloom's dynamic space, which is based on setting work zone in the kitchen using a clockwise or anti-clockwise design. For example, when it comes to making breakfast, you can arrange the floor plan so all the breakfast items are kept nearby or next to the dishwasher. You can place cookery in the cabinet nearby. The reason for this type of plan is to ensure everything is close to hand, so performing tasks in the kitchen is efficient, which will be needed in larger kitchens. Other kitchen design layouts like galley kitchen, the floor plan takes its name from the ship kitchen, which are usually quite narrow. It has a single row of units to position the kitchen appliances and encourage you to make the most of wall space. There is also the double galley, featuring two rows parallel to each other. We also have the U-shaped kitchen. For kitchens that have a U-shape, can be situated on 3 different walls. It's a practical design, as you can have the cooker in the middle and the fridge and sink on each side, making everything easy to access. Then we have the L-shaped kitchen. This features cabinets organized in an L shape in the kitchen, which will usually tend to be quite small. In some respect, it will feel a little like an open plan design and require a bit more thought to make the most out of the storage available. Island kitchens are one of the most popular designs in recent years, with a separate island standing away from the surrounding worktop. This type of floor plan creates more space to prepare food and reduce the need to move around the kitchen too much whilst cooking. Make sure to draw a detailed floor plan using an accurate scale when kitchen planning. Start on paper so you can visualize how it will look. Be sure to include windows and doors, as this will affect where appliances and other items can be positioned. If your kitchen project is to be open plan, it's also helpful to split